Hi, I'm Nat Sova. In this video, we're building on part 5 and adding the observability layer where we replace print statements with persistent logging. Print statements offer real-time feedback, but they are not good records. The moment you close the terminal or use a cron job or a server, those messages disappear. Let's import logging, Python's built-in logging module. Since log files can record sensitive information, the directory is created with read, write, execute owner privileges. We then build the log file path. And the log file is created with read, write, owner privileges. We open the log file and immediately close it, pre-creating it with the exact permissions we want, rather than letting the process's umask decide them for us. We want to keep this sensitive data out of our repo, so let's add it to the .gitignore file. Logging basic config is the dual handler setup. Level info means all info, warning, error, and exception messages get through, while debug gets filtered out. The format string gives us a timestamp and the message. Date format keeps that timestamp short. Stream handler prints to the console. File handler appends the same message to the log file. This line just names the logger, so we're not using the root logger. Any print statements highlighted in red will be swapped out with the logger, and we'll add some additional log messages. In part 5, a failed save removed the marker and temp file and then re-raised silently. Now the except block calls log exception first, sending the full traceback to the log file too. 0 rows processed can mean two different things. The script is broken, or there was nothing new since last time. In part 5, you'd get the same generic message either way. So here we add a check. If every row was already processed, it says so directly and names the marker's directory to clear for a reprocess. Thanks for watching. You can find the source code on my website and GitHub.